was starting out at university, I didn't know you could make a career out of studying the oceans until I started looking for a possible master's course to take. And I discovered that the University of Southampton ran a really good oceanography programme. I came here for the open day and that just inspired me, and I've never looked back. Hi, I'm Stephanie Henson. I work here at the National Oceanography Centre in Southampton, and I'm a principal scientist in marine science. And what that actually means for me is that I undertake academic research into the plants that live in the ocean and how they're responding to climate change. For my role as an academic researcher, you really need a PhD in oceanography or another earth science. I spent 7 years in university education. First I did a bachelor's degree in physics and then a master's degree in oceanography, and finally after that a PhD in oceanography as well. It's been 15 years since I finished my PhD, during which I gradually moved upwards from being a postgraduate researcher, which I did in America, and then gradually moving up the ranks into being a principal scientist back here in the UK. When I first finished my studies, I applied for several researchers' jobs that I saw advertised online. I had to submit my CV and do an interview as well. Later on, I started applying for my own research fellowship funding, which meant that I could choose to work at any academic institute in the UK, and I chose the National Oceanography Centre. And since then I've been working my way up through our internal promotion system, which involves making written applications and doing interviews. So typically scientists at research organisations don't have fixed working hours, and we have a large amount of independence in how we carry out our work. We're generally trusted to just get on with the job without the boss breathing down our neck, which is really great. So my working environment is a mixture between doing individual work and teamwork. Particularly when we're out at sea on research expeditions, it's all about the team. But our working environment day to day is pretty relaxed. There's no dress code or set working hours, for example. But the core of my work involves coming up with project ideas, writing grant applications to secure funding, then collecting and analysing the data we need, and then finally writing up the results for publication in scientific journals. And now I manage a team of about 15 researchers and students, so I also spend time every day managing the group as well. I think the two most important skills for anyone interested in a career in marine research are actually surprisingly maths and computer programming. The marine science side of things is actually easier to pick up as you go along.